Good afternoon, everybody. Hopefully you can hear me okay. If you can hear me, let me know in the chat where you're tuning in from. If you're in the UK, if you're in Europe, if you're in the US. I know we do get a few different people joining on. I'm just going to have a look in the chat. Can everybody hear me okay? We're just going to wait a couple more minutes for a few more people to join, and then we shall begin. If I can start with a couple of house rules, just ask everybody to keep their microphones on mute. You're more than welcome to keep your cameras on. I love seeing your beautiful faces. But if you can just keep yourself on mute, just so we have no disturbance, no background noise. But hopefully you all can hear me. I haven't seen any messages in the chat, but I'm sure if you couldn't, somebody will let me know. But good afternoon again, and welcome to this luxury webinar. And for those who don't know me, my name is Nicole Compton, and I am the Trade Sales and Marketing Manager at St. Lucia Tourism Authority in the London office. So I look after you beautiful trade partners, taking you on fam trips, hosting webinars, events, and just being your gateway to St. Lucia and to our hotel partners. So today, you're going to be getting a destination overview of St. Lucia. For some of you, it might be a refresher or it might be new for you. And then we've got a couple of hotels that's going to be presenting. So you'll be hearing from David, who will tell you all about the 3 Sandals properties that we have in St. Lucia. And Alice is going to be sharing all the secrets for the new Secrets St. Lucia that is opening. I'm not going to tell you yet. I will wait for the presentation and you will find out. Unfortunately, Sean from Ladera couldn't join us today. She had another arrangement, but I will share your details with her and she'll reach out and send you any fact sheets, etc. Or maybe try to arrange another webinar with you. And hopefully Jade will join us and will be representing Calabash Cove in the end or near the end. Please stick around to the end because we do have a couple of prizes that we want to give away to you. So make sure you're listening, taking in all those notes. And without further ado, let me tell you all about St. Lucia. So hopefully most people in here have heard of St. Lucia, which is why you're on the webinar, or you want to learn more about St. Lucia. So I love to start off and share that St. Lucia is the only country in the world to be named after a woman. So we say, let her inspire you. Let this beautiful, lush green woman inspire you to come and visit, and hopefully she will inspire you to inspire your friends and family as well. Can everybody see my screen okay? Somebody can just let me know. Maybe not in the chat, just put your mic on, let me know if you can see the screen. You can see my
We
first
can
page.
see it. All good.
Thank you. So why is St. Lucia the pinnacle of Caribbean luxury? When you think of luxury, St. Lucia definitely is one of those top choices. It's because she's been voted the romance capital of the Caribbean. She's a 16-time winner of the world's leading honeymoon destination. She is home to ultra luxury exclusive resorts, which is recognized globally. A lot of our resorts have won some of the most amazing accolades for some of the most amazing luxury groups, and they're part of some of these luxury groups as well. You can do private rainforest escapes, luxury catamaran tours, and also VIP excursions. We have some amazing DMCs on island who can take care of everything for your clients in creating the most bespoke setting, the most bespoke event, or anything that they're looking for. We can do that in St. Lucia. She has world-class spa sanctuaries and Michelin level dining, and is also home to the Caribbean's only drive-through volcano, where you can do a sulfuric mud bath, which they say makes you come out looking 10 years younger. I'm going to tell you a little bit about her resume. So St. Lucia is a volcanic island because she is home to the Caribbean's only drive-through volcano. She's carved by nature, but created for indulgence. We have over 19,000 acres of rainforest in St. Lucia, which you can indulge in, you can enjoy, you can do nature walks, you can learn about the flora and fauna and how we use those in medicine. And you can also have that sulfuric mud bath that I just mentioned. We have over 30 secluded beaches. Now I say secluded because oh, I've just got someone's mic unmuted. If you could just mute your mic, please. All beaches in St. Lucia are public beaches. However, because of some of their locations, they can be seen as private beaches, but they are nestled on that beautiful Caribbean Sea or on the West Coast or the Atlantic Ocean on the East Coast. We have over 25 waterfalls, rivers, and springs, and two signature marinas that if you have any clients who have yachts or want to charter a yacht to sail around the Caribbean, they can definitely dock into any of our two or either of our two marinas. She has a rich heritage blending the French and the English. The island was 7 times British, 7 times French. We do speak English as our main language in St. Lucia. However, we speak a broken French, also known as Creole, as part of that French heritage that we once had. We have premium access to helicopter transfers, helicopter tours, private yachts, and also chauffeured luxury vehicles as well. St. Lucia has over 5,000 rooms available, many of those butler suites and villas. There's definitely something for everybody on island, and a lot of these villas and suites have won amazing awards over the years. Just to give you a little idea of the island and where she's located. So a couple of key things to pick up here. We have our international airport in the south of the island. Now, I love the position of this airport because as you transfer from the south to the north, you get a beautiful view of the island, whether it's via helicopter, via road, or by sea. You'll be weaving and bobbing through the rainforest as you go from the north to the south. We've also got a domestic regional airport in the capital of Castries in the north of the island. If you have any clients who are into island hopping, they can fly in and out of the domestic airport there. And one of my favorite places is Pigeon Island National Park. This is where the British were stationed when they were fighting for St. Lucia, because in the northern point of St. Lucia, you can actually see straight into Martinique, and that's where they would fight for this such a beautiful island. I'm now going to show you a quick video, which is hopefully going to give you an idea of the island in motion, let you see really how lush and green the island is. So I do hope you enjoy. Going bars on a beat, swimming in Soufried, sipping on Chairman's and Cranberry, got a couple of my links on the way. Take a line by island breeze, listen to the ocean speak. Bet you say you're never gonna leave. I'm in town, let me take you around, pretty St. Lucia. It's my town. St. Lucia truly is the peak of the Caribbean, as it says in the video. Our two Twin Peak Mountains of the Pitons, which are UNESCO World Heritage Site, do make the perfect backdrop for any special occasion. Just sailing down to the Pitons, you can hike the Pitons as well by completing our 3-peak challenge. And they are one of the most magical things in the Caribbean, also in St. Lucia. Now, being the romance capital of the Caribbean, we want your clients to say yes to St. Lucia. And we have no residency, so you can get married within being in St. Lucia for a few hours. You just apply for a special marriage license, which can either be done independently through a DMC on your own or through any of the wedding plans at some of our resorts. And we can do a wedding for you anywhere, whether it's on a beautiful resort, it's underwater on top the pitons, on a beach, in a church, a traditional wedding. Anything is possible in St. Lucia, which is why we want your clients to say yes, and we also say yes as well. The best part about having your wedding in St. Lucia is that you can have your honeymoon straight after, and being the world's leading honeymoon destination, that definitely speaks for itself. Being able to stay in some of those most amazing luxury sanctuaries and also doing some of the most amazing luxury excursions and tours that we have as well on island. Some of our 3-wall resorts like the likes of Ladera and Jade Mountain, resorts who boast the beautiful Caribbean Sea, or resorts who also have butlers and Michelin star chefs that can take care of that special occasion for your clients. We do have an amazing calendar of events, but I wanted to mention 2 of our staple events. The next one we have coming up is the St. Lucia Carnival from the 1st to the 23rd of July. And for us, this is a celebration of pageantry, of heritage, of culture. You get to enjoy some amazing Caribbean music, Caribbean food, and see the beautiful costumes along the streets of Castries. So if you have any clients that are going to St. Lucia for the summer, the parade in the city of Castries is on the 21st and the 22nd of July this year. And if they're staying on any of the resorts in Castries, like the likes of Stolen Time, Belle Jeux, Sandals Halcyon, and Sandals La Toc, they're not too far. They can actually just walk out and catch the parade. Or a lot of the other resorts actually do provide shuttle buses and taxis and stuff to take guests down if they do want to be a part of it and they do want to see it. We had an amazing St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival this year with closing headlining act John Legend, Earth, Wind and Fire, Summer Walker. We had some of the most amazing gospel singers like Maverick City, and we are looking forward to 2026. So the dates are up on the screen. So please start planning your clients' trip. If they're looking for an end of April, early May holiday, it's a great time for them to not only come to St. Lucia and see how beautiful the island is, but to also take in the Jazz and Arts Festival. It has a range of different events throughout the week, from a ladies' jazz night to a gospel night to a Caribbean theme night, Afro beats, and then the two jazz events that take place on that last Saturday and Sunday of May. And we also do some art and fashion shows as well, because not just art jazz, it is about the arts. So anybody into arts and heritage and also Caribbean culture can enjoy that during this week. Couple of quick useful facts. So we fly directly from the UK, US, Canada, and across the Caribbean. We have VIP helicopter transfers available. Now, the helicopter transfer takes about 10 minutes to go between the two airports. And however, if your clients want to do a road transfer, that can take about an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on where their property is located. We have tropical temperatures ranging from 25 to 30 degrees Celsius throughout the year, with a warm sea breeze and sunshine pretty much every day of the year. We do technically have two seasons. Rainy season is from June to November. Dry seasons from December through to May, but even during the rainy season, we get what we call liquid sunshine because it is what helps the island stay nice and green and lush. We accept two currencies island-wide, Eastern Caribbean dollar and the US dollar, but we are slowly introducing the euro into the currency as well. So keep a lookout for that, and that will be something that your clients can access very easily. And a lot of the ATMs now, you can actually choose the currency that you'd like to take out. So for some people, it might be easier to get the US dollar out, so that way they can use it if they were to go to any other Caribbean island or to go to the US. We accept all major credit cards. Luxury shopping is seamless, and your clients can benefit from duty-free shopping as well at some of our duty-free shopping malls, the Baywalk shopping mall, and also Point Serafin as well. And also ATMs is available island-wide. We offer high-speed internet and mobile coverage across the island. Your clients can purchase local SIMs, or there is option for eSIMs for international travelers as well. Now, a question I get asked a lot is, is there a passport validity? No, we have no validity on your passport. It just has to be valid for the duration of your stay in St. Lucia, so you don't need 6 months. No visas are required if you are British, Irish, or European, Canadian or American passport holder. However, any other passport, you would need to contact the St. Lucia consulate to find out if they would need a visa. And visa appointments have to be made in person. So if they're in Europe or the UK, they'd have to come down into the London office. And if they're in North America, they'd have to head into New York. We have a range of chauffeur-driven luxury vehicles available, exclusive executive car rentals as well, and a really good trusted taxi network system. And we drive on the same side of the road, left-hand side as the UK, so it'll be very familiar for British guests. Just a quick reminder of our online immigration form. Please encourage your clients to complete this at least 3 days before departure. This can be done by visiting our website, stlucia.org, and they will get an email back with a QR code, which they will need to present on arrival into St. Lucia. Just to recap on our connectivity. So we have 7 flights a week with British Airways out of London Gatwick. We are unfortunately will be losing that TUI service that will be ending at the end of May, so just a couple more weeks. But they do have some great fares on one week actually. So if you have any clients looking for a last minute getaway this week or next week, they can definitely benefit from that. Alternatively, British Airways will be flying every day down to St. Lucia in about 8 hours. I always say that's a couple of gin and tonics, a meal or two, and a movie or two, and you will be in paradise. With that being said, we also have great connection out of North America with daily flights to the likes out of the likes of Miami, New York, Philadelphia, Charlotte, Atlanta, just to name a few. So you can actually look at a really nice twin center. They can stay in the US for a day or so and then head on to St. Lucia, or they can connect straight over. What is new? So we have a new incentive or a new excursion called the Small Six. This is like the Big Five in Africa, but in St. Lucia we have six endemic animal species. So we want visitors and guests to come to St. Lucia and try to see if they can find these six endemic species. So the excursion is called the Small Six, and we have a range of different DMCs and excursion providers who will be able to provide that. The list is slowly building. At the moment, we just have one or two, but just watch this space. We will have, pretty soon everybody will be able to offer this service. You're going to be hearing from Alice shortly. I still wanted to have on there that we are going to be opening St. Lucia's very first Secrets, Secret St. Lucia Resort and Spa, and she'll be telling you all about that shortly, and you'll be seeing some amazing imagery and videos as well. Bay Gardens will be opening up a luxury villa called Sapphire Sands. This is next door to their Bay Gardens Beach Resorts. That will be their first, well, one of the five-star properties in their portfolio, which will be a private luxury residence with personal chef located right on the beach. So perfect for any of your clients who are looking for that luxury in the Rodney Bay Villa area. Cabot St. Lucia is a resort, a destination resort that is for elite golfers and anyone looking for luxury estate in St. Lucia. It's located on a really lovely 18-hole golf course. So if you have clients who are into golfing, they're definitely able to book Cabot. Or if they are on island, staying somewhere else and they do want to golf, they can also look into golfing there as well. We also do have the Sandals Golf Club as well, which is another option, which I'm sure David's going to be mentioning in his presentation. And last but by no means least, excuse me, the Live Co brand will be opening their first ever wellness resort in St. Lucia. Now, this is going to be a bespoke detox, which is going to offer long-term programs, short-term programs. It's going to be very different to the Body Holiday in the sense where it will be very tailored to the individual, quite rigid if they want to be. Some of you may know them out of Bodrums. They do have a hotel there, and they chose St. Lucia to be their first international home. So we're super proud of that because we are realizing that not only are we a romance destination, a top romance destination, a top luxury destination, we are now being recognized for being a top wellness destination as well. So that's definitely something amazing to add to our portfolio. Thank you so much for allowing me to share with you my little slice of paradise, St. Lucia. I hope that I've inspired you to want to book your clients to go to St. Lucia. We'd love for you to stay connected with us. So please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X. If you've not registered in our St. Lucia training program, please do so. That's St. Lucia Expert. You're able to log your bookings on there where you will receive quarterly rewards. We also look at all our bookers for the year, and we invite you to our Global Piton Awards. We will be soon announcing the winners of our 2025 awards. They'll be heading to St. Lucia in 2 weeks with me for an all-expense paid trip for us to say thank you to them for booking St. Lucia. So please, 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 if you made any bookings from the 1st of January, you have until the 31st of December this year to log them onto the training program. And then at the beginning of the new year, we announce the winners. Well, we let them know that they've won, and we invite you to that gala dinner and winners award. So thank you so much again. We're going to be heading to some of our amazing resorts now. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen and head over to Sandals with David.
Brilliant. Thanks, Nicole. Yeah, it's great to be sharing updates on Sandals Resorts and my favorite island. And I know we could say that to every island partner we work with, but truly my love affair with St. Lucia started back in 1997, and yeah, she remains my favorite. So let me just try and share my video here. Bear with, there we go. So hopefully you'll all be able to see my presentation right about now. Yeah, let me know if not. All good?
Just
Excellent.
coming up. It's not full screen. Oh, yeah, it's coming up now.
It's got, yeah, bit of a delay. I'm in Suffolk. We're a bit slower here. So yeah, I represent Sandals and Beaches Resorts. I work for a company called Unique Vacations UK, so you can book full flight inclusive full packages if you're based in the UK with us. And I'm one of the 6 business development managers we have on the road in the UK. There's some of my details there. So yeah, Sandals Resorts, for those that don't know, are for adults only, so for 18 and above. Started back in 1981 from a family who's from the Caribbean. So we're quite unique in that we are a reasonable size hotelier, really strong brand in that destination. But the Caribbean is our home, and it's something that we're really keen to showcase and share with your valued customers. So where are three resorts on beautiful island of St. Lucia? They're all in the north west of the island. So as Nicole rightly points out, you do get a free sightseeing tour of the island included for these three islands. But also, as Nicole mentioned, I think it's definitely worth pointing out, I hope she won't mind, twin centres are a great option with St. Lucia, because once you've done that sightseeing tour once, you might not want to do it on a return. So then you could fly out of the domestic airport to another neighbouring Caribbean island, and then you only have that long transfer once, and the domestic is about 10, 15, 20 minutes transfers to the three Sandals resorts in St. Lucia. So definitely a good option, and unique vacations. We can book the transfers and internal flights for your customers. So the beauty with Sandals, in particular in St. Lucia, is the fact that three resorts, all very close. So no matter which one you stay at, your customers get to use the facilities at all three. So that gives customers options of up to 28 restaurants, 22 bars, probably enough for a week, I'd say. And yeah, it's all interchangeable. So no matter which one you're staying at, you could jump on the shuttle bus. They start about 6 in the morning to about 10 at night. So you could go to one resort for lunch, one for dinner, or if you want to just lay at the beach, another resort, and then that's all included. So really good inclusion there. Sandals Resorts, always on the best beaches, so always leeward side, beautiful for those amazing sunsets, really calm oceans, and all the dining in the evenings a la carte. There's no buffet in the evening, so it's a really nice elevated experience, and amazing rooms and suites to enjoy a holiday, honeymoon, or indeed wedding. And it's something that Sandals do really well. Do have a lot of destination weddings, have really amazing romantic settings. They have incredible red lane spas to have couples massages, and beautiful grounds for those amazing wedding shots included, and some incredible suites. So this is one of our millionaire suites at Sandals Regency Le Toc, set up in the mountainside at Sunset Bluff. Absolutely stunning wraparound views there. And these are brand new. So these are going into Sandals Regency Le Toc. So for any travel agents or guests that are familiar with that resort, it's where the 9-hole golf course was located. So it's just as you enter the resort, it's going to have its own separate check-in area there. Brand new restaurant, Boucan, which they've just launched at another island, and it's fast becoming a Sandals favourite. So yeah, these suites are incredible. This is they're going to have their own sun decks there. They're going to be completed with their own telescopes for stargazing. These are the swim up rendezvous suites going into Sandals Regency Le Toc.
Sorry, give me 1 second, David. I'm just
okay.
gonna
No, you're fine.
mute everybody, and then if you want to just unmute yourself, because I had somebody speaking in the background.
Okay, I think I'm muted. That's Nicole. Yes, so this is one of these suites, Sunset Bluff again. It's Sandals Regency Le Toc, which is amazing for those sea views. And you've got your own little private plunge pool as well. So this is one of the incredible butler suites. So you get your own butler on do their private check-in, and yeah, anything you want. If you want dinner for two on your own balcony, yeah, it's all included. Sandals do have complimentary honeymoon packages for travel within 1 year. I mean, obviously, Sandals specialize in a lot of romantic kind of destination holidays. So, petals on the bed and chilled bubbly in the buckets is something they do every day. So it's probably not a huge selling point, but I think the other one is definitely worth pointing out is the free anniversary night. So for any guests staying in a club or a butler room, so they're the two upgraded room categories, as long as they're staying a minimum of 7 nights, they'll actually get a free night if they're staying within 30 days of their wedding anniversary. So it's a really good saving. So as a travel agent, go ahead and make the booking as normal on the travel agent portal or direct over the phone with us. And yeah, they'll get just upload the wedding certificate within 2 weeks of making that booking, and they'll get a free night of their stay, which is a really good saving. And definitely worth pointing out the over-the-water villas down at Sandals Grand St. Lucian, with views over to what some people sort of say is the mini Pitons. So that's Mount Pimard, which I managed to conquer in October. So I was very proud of that. So it's a beautiful views from up there. Anyone that wants to do that island routes, our tour partner can book excursions on the island. And yeah, you can also see there in the image on the far right is the over the water wedding chapel, which is amazing for a destination wedding. But yeah, Sandals Grand St. Lucian is a really unique position. It's closest to the golf course, as Nicole mentioned. We do include greens fees at the Country Club golf course. They're about 5 minutes around the corner from Grand St. Lucian. It's also complimentary for guests staying at Halcyon Beach and Regency Le Toc, and they'll provide complimentary transfers. They do weekly golf clinics there as well. But yeah, Grand St. Lucian is a picture postcard location. You've got the National Park, Pigeon Island, just off in the distance there. Yeah, it's just an absolutely stunning resort, so definitely recommend a trip down there. And yes, in case you're wondering, there is a sale on sandals at the moment. It's on till the 4th of June. The promotional code is holiday, and it's basically weighted on discounts depending on when you travel. So for any travel up till the 1st of December this year, £300 off per booking, £200 booking up until June 2026 departures, and then £100 off everything else right up until December 2027. And then, yeah, Unique Vacations, we do guarantee the price on economy and premium economy flights. We just don't for business class. And yeah, that's quick last look at the new cottage, 1-bedroom cottage suites they put in down at Halcyon Beach. Absolutely stunning accommodation, complete with their own little private plunge pool as well. So yeah, incredible butler suites added there. For those that haven't logged in, signed up to the Travel Agent Hub, please do so. Useful information and tools on there, and offers you can download for St. Lucia and other destinations. But yeah, thank you very much for listening. I'll stop
Thank
sharing my
you so
screen now.
much, David. Oh, those rondevous look so beautiful. I can't wait to see them.
They're going to be incredible, yeah.
Yes, I mean the ones that Halcyon are beautiful, so I know these will definitely follow suit.
Absolutely.
Just guys, if you have any questions as well while you're watching the presentations, drop them in the chat, and I will answer them. We'll go through all of them at the end. Well, we're now going to be heading to Secret St. Lucia with Alice. So Alice, I'd like to go ahead and share your screen.
Yay, thank you. Get that loaded up for you. Here we go. Hopefully everyone will be able to see that.
Yes, we can see the video.
Got the video. Okay, right, sorry. Let me get that back to the right place. Not a great start. There we go. Wonderful. Hello, everyone. So I'm Alice from the Hyatt Inclusive Collection, and today I'm going to tell you about our gorgeous Secret St. Lucia Resort, which, as Nicole has already said, is opening on the 1st of June 2025. You get a sense of the resort here from this overhead view. It was, in case you're thinking that looks familiar, St. James's Club, Morgan Bay, but now it is the new Secret St. Lucia, complete with a restaurant out on that pier on the right-hand side and this lovely little sheltered beach area. But in case you're not familiar with us as a whole, the Inclusive Collection used to be called AM Resorts. It was brought into the world of Hyatt in 2022, and we are the all-inclusive arm of Hyatt. In terms of St. Lucia, there's 2 resorts on the island. We've got Secret St. Lucia, which is one I'm focusing on for today, and then we've got Zoetry Marigot Bay St. Lucia as well. Very different resorts, and between them, they've got almost 600 rooms, so actually more than 10% of the room inventory in St. Lucia, which I hadn't realised until Nicole said that earlier, so that's quite interesting. But a little bit further in terms of the transfer from the airport to get to Secret St. Lucia, but then in a really great setting to go and explore Rodney Bay, to go to Castries, lots going on, to go up to Pigeon Island as well, within a very short distance of the resort. So the largest adults only all-inclusive resort in St. Lucia is opening on the 1st of June. It's got 355 rooms. It's got 9 different dining options, 6 bars and 2 pools. It's a really stunning location, and when you get there, you get our unlimited luxury inclusions. So in terms of the all-inclusive offering, this is what we call it, unlimited luxury. There's 1 buffet restaurant at our Secrets and Dreams, and the rest are a la carte, but no restrictions, no reservations. If you wanted to have starter, main course, dessert, 3 different restaurants, absolutely fine. Tried it, works every time. No one bats an eyelid, so you really get to explore all of those options. You get unlimited access to food and drink. You get 24-hour room service included. Your pool and beach wait service is also included. All of the activities are included. So everything that you could want and more included in that upfront cost. If you're looking for that VIP option, we call it Preferred Club at Secrets and Dreams. And that's everything that you can see on the screen. So you'll have a personalized check-in and check-out experience. If you look at the two pictures of the rooms in the brochure, a Preferred Club Junior Suite and a Junior Suite, they might not look any different. Maybe they've changed the cushion cover, that kind of thing. But actually, it's about the experience you have. It's about the amenities that are available to you. So you've got your upgraded bar, mini bar, your upgraded bathroom, amenities, but you also get access normally to at least one additional pool. There's the a la carte breakfast option, and there's a whole bunch of extra inclusions, including the lounge where you can get snacks and upgraded drinks throughout the day. So it's really worth doing if you get the chance. The preferred club rooms, you can see all along the back there, the ones with the best views out over the water, and there's also the preferred club swimming pool right on top of the beach. This gives you a good sense of the resort, but the best way to see it is through this video. So let's have a little look at this. We are so excited about this one opening. I'm not going to go through all of that text on this slide right now, but if you do want to come back, I know it's being recorded, so you can have a little look at it, but just gives you an idea, you know, 1 hour 20 from the airport. And we've talked about some of those different offerings, but just to show you some of these pictures again. So Secrets is our adults only romance brand, perfect for honeymoons. You know, there's similarities with Sandals, not going to deny it. But fantastic for any adults who are looking for a guaranteed, fantastic, all-inclusive experience in St. Lucia. This is a preferred club pool area, so that's just for our preferred club guests. The rooms themselves, it's had a complete refurb from when it was St. James's Club Morgan Bay. You can see everything's had a fresh uplift, got kind of naval colours to embrace the sea that's surrounding the resort. This is one of the bungalows, which has a lot more space and even a private lounge area. And then you've got swim out rooms as well, which look just stunning, and fantastic views out over the rest of the resort from those as well. Preferred club guests have access to this lounge that I mentioned with snacks and drinks throughout the day. And then the dining options, there's the restaurant down on the pier, which is going to be gorgeous. We've also got seafood options. We've got the Asian option as well as this, which is our 24-hour tapas and creperie. So never going to go hungry at an all-inclusive, Hyatt Inclusive Collection resort. This is Coco Cafe, which is a 24-hour coffee shop as well. And it's got a really nice deli feel to it. You can get ice cream, you can get snacks here. I find it really hard to leave with just a coffee in one hand and not a snack in the other hand, but maybe that says more about me than the rest of the resort. But really lovely Caribbean feel to it all. This is the day lounge and the theatre, so there'll be entertainment here throughout the day and the evening, all sorts of activities as well, out in the pool, tours of the resort, that kind of thing, all included. One of the nighttime bars, and then of course a gorgeous spa. It wouldn't be a Hyatt Inclusive Collection resort without a fantastic spa and hydrotherapy section. Now, just down the road is Zertree Marigot Bay, which is stunning in itself, completely different, a wellness and spa resort. They do welcome children at Zertree, no adult, no child rate, and no kids club. So it takes the right kind of child who would like a really relaxing, well-being focused holiday. But you can see it's a gorgeous resort nestled into the hillside. It's got a little marina village here on the right. It's got a little private boat that takes you across to this gorgeous beach. So it's not right in front of the resort, but it's a 2-minute ride away, and they have stunning sunsets. As David said, all along that side of the island, absolutely stunning, so colourful sunsets. And this was used as a filming location for Pirates of the Caribbean, as well as Rex Harrison's film, which I've just forgotten, the one with the animals, the one who talks to the animals. That one, Dr. Doolittle, thank you, that's the one. If you need any support with Hyatt's Inclusive Collection, our media site has loads of information. It'll have a 32-page product guide which tells you everything you need to know about Secret St. Lucia, but also all of our resorts, all the imagery, videos, everything is available to you right there. The app has got loads of information, not only in resort, but to learn about the resort in advance, and you won't lose anyone, you won't lose a potential client to the app because they can't book through the app. It's not trying to steal them, it's just a source of information for them to find out things like the next 7 days of activities live in resort, and you can find out a lot more about all of us and everything we offer on our social media as well. If you want to sign up to our agent platform to get agent rates up to 35% off at our resorts, you can become a trusted confidant of the Confident Collective, and the address there, confidant.hyattinclusivecollection.com, is your gateway to finding all of that out. I'm going to be giving away a voucher for someone who's been listening really well at the end of this presentation, but that's all from me. Thank you so much. I'll stop sharing my screen.
Thank you so much, Alice.
Thank you.
That was lovely seeing all those pictures and that video. So beautiful. We're so excited.
I know.
We had a couple of questions for you while you were presenting. Someone asked about the pillow menu.
Oh, the pillow menu. Yes. So it's where you can choose the type of pillow that you would like, whether it's hard, soft, feathers, the other thing that they make pillows out of, and then you can choose kind of how many you've got, what kind of pillows there are, also whether you'd like them scented. They do offer, like, you know, hydrotherapy, that's wrong, aromatherapy oils to be dropped on the pillow as well if you'd like them scented. That's the pillow menu in Preferred Club.
Amazing, thank you. Nice.
No worries.
And another question, is the coffee shop included?
Yes, absolutely, everything's included. Yeah, so you won't even find a menu in a restaurant that has something for an additional supplement. If it's on the menu, it's included. So it's really nice. Whatever they pay for that package is the total cost of their holiday, apart from if they go to the spa, which I would definitely recommend.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
No worries.
Okay, guys, so we do have Kay from AMG who's going to be presenting Calabash Cove for you. So I'm going to go ahead and hand over to Kay. I just need to give you access. Bear with me a second. I'm going to make you a co-host, and you'll be able to share your screen and present the beautiful Calabash Cove Resort. So over to you, Kay.
All right, thank you very much, and good, afternoon to everybody on here. Let me see about sharing my screen. Just give me a moment, and I should be able to get this up. And if you don't see what I'm sharing, please let me know.
It's just coming.
It's coming up?
Yes.
Okay, you got me?
And not yet. Looks still black screen.
Okay, let's see. Let me start over.
Oh, yeah, it's up now.
Oh, I just hit stop.
Oh.
Just give me a moment.
No
I'll go
problem.
back. Maybe it's just a delay.
Yes.
Okay. And then hit share. And I'll just wait till you tell me you can see everything.
Okay.
I won't be so fast this time.
Yes, it's come up now.
Okay, and I'm going to go to full screen, so hopefully you'll be able to see my entire screen. And if not, I'm sure you'll let me know.
Sure. Yeah, we've got you.
Okay, good, great. So good morning, and good afternoon rather to everyone. My name is Kay Milliner Kitchens. I'm here representing the beautiful Calabash Cove Resort and Spa, St. Lucia. This is a open aerial shot of the property. I know we just went through some beautiful, large, gorgeous properties. So I'm going to bring you something that has a little bit more intimate feel to it when your clients visit St. Lucia. So this map, hopefully I don't have a lag here, but this map will kind of give you an idea of where the property is located on the island. So we're north of the island. So we're close to Rodney Bay, close to Pigeon Island, where the jazz festival activities largely take place. Also here being about an hour-and-a-half ride from the airport, but it is a beautiful ride in my opinion. St. Lucia is such an incredibly lush destination. Massive, massive trees and banana groves. It's just absolutely stunning to take the drive. So I always encourage people to do the drive, but I know the helicopter is fantastic as well. Another shot here of Calabash, some things I would love for you to know and take away with you about this resort. So we are a luxury boutique beachfront resort. We only have 26 rooms. So this is for the client who's looking for a more intimate vacation experience. We are set in the hillside, so it's a very idyllic location. We are all inclusive, and perhaps, in my opinion, one of the best parts, we're also adults only. So it's a great place for couples, solo travelers, just to kind of get away, escape the noise, and just kind of reconnect. When you're on property as well, because of where we're located, with all the lush tropical vegetation around, there's lots of birds singing all the time. So you really feel like, A, you have the property to yourself, and B, you're like in the middle of the Garden of Eden. So it really is a stunningly beautiful property to come and enjoy and just recharge your battery. So accommodations wise, we make it very simple. We only have 3 room categories at Calabash Cove. Our Sunset Ocean View Junior Suite. So you have magnificent views of the Caribbean Sea from all of these rooms. This would be considered our entry-level room category. Then we also have our Swim Up Junior Suites. These are right there at that pool, the main pool that you saw pictured. So we have blackout sliding glass doors. You can see out, nobody can see in. It's only 26 rooms, so you don't have a pool full of people all day, every day. It really does feel like your own private, idyllic vacation experience. So it's a very romantic setting in this room. And so it's great, again, for honeymooners and couples to really come and enjoy the property. But perhaps our most popular room category is going to be our Water's Edge cottages. A lot of people I know, a lot of travel advisors sometimes are looking specifically for cottages in the Caribbean. So just remember, Calabash Cove does have 9 cottages on property. These are also our units that are closest to our beach as well, which we'll get into in a little bit. Each one of these cottages has their own private plunge pool. So while we have the main pool, if you want to have your own private vacation experience poolside, you can do that with one of our Water's Edge cottages. The decor is very old Caribbean charm. It's really a throwback to the Caribbean with the wood ceilings. You also have a very spacious patio area, great for sitting out and having coffee, laying in the hammock, spacious bedroom as well as bathroom. There's also an outdoor shower with our Water's Edge cottages as well. So again, very romantic, very idyllic setting. And again, only 26 rooms. Resort amenities, again, we keep things very simple and elegant here at Calabash Cove. We have 1 restaurant on property. It's called Windsong. Perhaps some of the best food I have had in quite a while at Calabash Cove. So our chef changes the menu regularly. So you're always getting new, fresh dishes. The menu today may not necessarily be the menu tomorrow. There are no buffet lines at Calabash Cove. This is all white linen tablecloth service. You order off the menu. Room service is included. There are no upcharges for lobster if it's in season, or room service charges, anything. It's all included at Calabash Cove. We also have a full service spa. Again, right behind the restaurant, this is probably one of my favorite experiences as well. We use locally sourced ingredients in a lot of our products. So you can get a coffee scrub, chocolate scrub, lemongrass scrub. You can do your services in spa, or you could do it under our kiosk here, beachside. It's whatever the client wants, just so long as we can make it the most welcoming and relaxing experience for your clients as possible. Our main pool, as I mentioned before, right there, kind of the heart of the resort. You do have this as an option if you're not doing one of our cottages for poolside service. We do also have a swim up pool bar. You can order food from the swim up pool bar as well and dine right there on the pool deck. It's completely up to you how you would like to have your service. But as you can see, very green, very lush, very tropical. You see our beach pictured there. Very private and secluded. You have just a great opportunity to have a private vacation experience. And again, you feel like you're the only one there on property, like our lovely two people here laying down and enjoying the beach. And then you can see just in the top corners there where the pools are located for the Water's Edge cottages. So you're really only steps away from the beach if you book your clients in one of those cottages. So in addition to couples, solo travelers, we're also great for weddings as well. Weddings are beautifully done at Calabash Cove. It's a really great opportunity to really deck the place out and have a very beautiful, intimate wedding ceremony. You can have one out on our pier. We can also do it right on the beach. One of the great things about having such an intimate property, it really does feel like it's just your wedding party there. So you don't have a whole bunch of people standing around looking at you while you're exchanging your vows. And then we have opportunities to do very intimate experiences like this, your intimate reception right on the beach at sunset. So again, just great experiences for people getting ready to start their lives together at Calabash Cove. We're also great for girlfriend getaways. If you want to do a bachelorette party, great for those types of groups as well. We love our wellness groups too, because of course, St. Lucia as a whole is known for wellness, and you can definitely get a good dose of that when you're staying at Calabash Cove. So just a little bit about some of the specials that we offer throughout the year. We like to say we offer an unconditional all-inclusive experience at Calabash Cove. So you can save 45% booking January 6, 2025 through, got to move my little thing here, through, uh-oh, did I lose my sharing?
No, you're still there. We've got you.
Okay, great. Sorry, thought I lost you. I lost it on my screen though. I don't know what I did.
I can see the unconditional all-inclusive.
Okay, I've got to get back to my screen. I don't know what I did.
You want to try to stop sharing and then maybe try to share?
Yeah, let me
See that
stop
right.
share and try again because I lost my screen completely. I don't know what happened. And I was just getting to the good part that I know everybody wants to learn about, the pricing and the commission structure. Okay, do you see it?
It's just coming on.
Okay. I just need to minimize that. Very good.
Yeah, we can see it now.
Okay, fantastic. So here we go. So when you're looking at what we offer in terms of pricing, so we can save you 45% for bookings made January 6th through April 4th of next year, or stays rather through next year if you book by June 1st, 2025. So that window is getting ready to close. So if you do have clients who are interested in this type of vacation experience, look at us and consider it something that you definitely want to bring to your clients. But again, the booking window does close June 1st for this. And then we also do a bonus 5th night free, which is available between April 5th and December 20th of this year. And then we also do our 7th night free if you're there between January 6th for 7 nights through April 4th, 2026. So the free nights are subject to booking a minimum of 5 nights during the April 5 through December 2025 window, and then 7 nights from the January 6 through April 2026 window. Also, for clients who do 7 or more paid nights, remember that hour-and-a-half trip from the airport? Well, you'll get a complimentary airport transfer if you have clients who book at least 7 paid nights. So that's a savings of $240. So just something to also bear in mind for your clients. And all of this is available when you book direct with Calabash Cove. So with booking direct, we always have the best rates available on our site. We do 15% commissions to all of our travel advisors. The 5th and the 7th night free, that depends on the time of year, but it's always available when you book direct. And again, with the 7 or more paid nights, you get the airport transfer included as well. So thank you guys so very much. Again, I'm Kay Milliner Kitchens. If you have any questions, you can certainly feel free to email and I'd be happy to get back with you. So I'm going to hit my stop share.
Hopefully.
And turn it back over to you, Nicole.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Kay. That was brilliant. The Water's Edge villas are my favorite. They're like my home away from home sometimes.
Yes,
Yeah,
they are my favorite too. And it's just
Uh,
so quiet and serene.
yes,
So
and you're
it's a
right
it's
next
a
to the
wonderful
water.
experience.
It is quite beautiful. So hopefully you guys all enjoyed the three, well, the three presentations, but the five hotels that you saw today, and you can see how very different they are, and how you can not only do a twin center within the Caribbean, but you can do a twin center in St. Lucia and get very different experiences with some of our resorts. So I hope that you've all been inspired and you've learned something from today's webinar. So for staying on to the webinar until the end, we want to go away and give away some prizes. So hopefully you were all listening. And yes, I'm going to go ahead and give away a £50 Amazon voucher. This is going to be for the first person who can answer the correct answer in the chat box. And if you do win a prize, please give somebody else a chance to win another prize. And we also want to make sure, I know I do have some press people and some other people on the call, but this webinar is predominantly for our trade partners. So we'd like to make sure that our travel agents and our tour operator partners are the ones who are benefiting from the prizes, whether it's nights or vouchers that they can use for their clients. So my St. Lucia question is, what is our tagline that we have everywhere? What's our tagline? Somebody can tell me that in the chat. So it's something that you see on all of our marketing, and it has a really amazing meaning behind it. So I can see the first person is S. Dyson. If you could just let me know what the S stands for, what's your first name, so I can note that down. So you do have the correct answer. It is Let Her Inspire You, Sue Dyson. Perfect. Thank you, Sue. So Let Her Inspire You is because we are the only country in the world named after a woman. So we want this beautiful woman to inspire you, to inspire clients, friends, families to come visit and to come to St. Lucia. And I don't think there are many people who've been to St. Lucia and could say bad things about it. Like, you learn and you get inspired by so many different aspects, whether it's the food, the culture. And for me, the number one thing is the people. The people are what makes St. Lucia truly special. Just knowing, just the staff at the hotels, knowing how I like my eggs in the morning or my cocktails or my rums, Daryl, it is truly what makes it special. So thank you, Sue. Thank you for everyone else who got the right answer as well. I'm going to take your details down, Sue, and I will be in touch to send you the Amazon voucher. Okay, so David has a prize he wants to give away. He's giving away a lovely bottle of Prosecco. So David, if you'd like to go ahead and ask your question, and we will see who gets to win the Prosecco.
Thanks, Nicole. Yes, so my question is, which Sandals Resort in St. Lucia is going to be home to the brand new Schmuck Rendezvous suites that we saw, the ones with the rooftops and the telescopes. So I think we've got some answers. Good, you were listening. Thank
you. I can see David confirm, but I can see Karen Jones.
Yep, looks like the first one to me. Yep.
Yeah, she's the first one in. Congratulations, Karen. You get yourself a lovely bottle of Prosecco. If you want to share, we can always meet up somewhere and we can have a glass or two each.
There we go.
I'll share your details with David and he will go ahead and get that sent out to you. But yes, the correct answer is Sandals Regency Le Toc. Okie dokie. So we've got another prize. We're going to be heading over to Alice. Alice, if you'd like to say what you're giving away and ask your question.
Sure, thank you so much. So I have a £30 John Lewis e-gift voucher to send over to you. I feel like some people answered that question before I'd even heard what the question was. So I almost feel like I should say, guess what the answer is, and just type it in and you'll probably get it right. But I'm not, so don't do that. But my question to you in Secret St. Lucia is opening in 2025. But what date? Susan knew it. Susan knew where we were going.
Susan did. Susan, do you want to finish?
Thank you, everyone. Susan, can we take your surname just so we've got the right one, please?
Yes, please. I'm just going to scroll down. So congratulations,
Susan
Susan.
Smith.
Susan
Congratulations.
Smith. You will be the winner of that £30. Is it John Lewis voucher?
It is indeed, yes.
Perfect. So please enjoy spending it. I will share your details with Alice and she will go ahead and get that over to you. We've got one more prize to go. Kay is going to be giving away an Amazon gift card on behalf of Calabash Cove. So Kay, if you'd like to go ahead and ask your question, and let's see who's going to win.
Okay, so What is the name of our cottages at Calabash Cove? Ah,
Claudia came straight in
she
with,
came in strong, didn't she?
she did. Which is perfect. So congratulations, Claudia. If we can just get your surname, so when I'm looking through the list, I know exactly who Claudia Best. Perfect. Thank you. Yes, and the answer is the Water's Edge Cottages. So yes, thank you for everybody who got that right. And thank you to our hotel partners for being for taking the time to be on this webinar with us today and to just share the beautiful properties in St. Lucia. Thank you, everybody. For on the webinar as well. Oh, I've just got a question from Ali. She wants to know when the live co is opening. We actually don't have a date as yet. They are still currently being renovated. But as soon as we have a date, that press release will be out and we'll share that with you. If you want to follow them on social media, you can search for the live co on Facebook and Instagram. They are sharing updates on there of how the build is going. Just to give you an idea of the location, I don't think I mentioned that property is going to be in the Rodney Bay area where David mentioned Mount Pinard at the end of the Rodney Bay Beach. So it'll be overlooking that lovely Rodney Bay Beach and the beautiful Caribbean Sea. So thank you again for everybody who joined us this afternoon or this morning, depending on where you are. Thank you to Alice, David, and Kay for being here with us. You will get a copy of the webinar. So if you want to share it with your colleagues, watch it over again, you will receive that in the next day or so. And I'll also share the contact details of our hotel partners as well. So I wish everybody a lovely rest of the afternoon. I am currently in Frankfurt myself, attending IMAX trade show. So I'm about to head back to that shortly. But I look forward to seeing you on the next webinar. We do have a webinar in June, which is going to be culinary focused. So you will be getting those details from me shortly. So thank you, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.
Thanks, everyone.